The energy behind the scenes in Philadelphia is electric as the Eagles prepare for the 2025 season. You can feel it in every meeting, every locker room chat, every workout on the field. This team is locked in, hungry, and determined to prove that last season was no fluke. Nolan Smith, entering his third year and already establishing himself as a true defensive leader, spoke candidly about the ethos in the building, a mentality forged in triumph, but focused squarely on what lies ahead. "I'm not waiting on getting any ring," Smith said, his tone firm, his intent clear. "We're on to the next page." And that's the crux of the message echoing through the locker room. The Eagles aren't basking in the glow of Super Bowl 59. They're flipping the book and writing a new story. They topped Kansas City, dominated New Orleans, and lifted a championship. Now, they're staring down the challenge of making history, of back-to-back greatness, of staking their claim among the dynasty elite in professional football. Smith doesn't shy away from the expectations that come with being champions. He knows the buzz, the chatter, the pressure, inside and outside of Philly. Yet he embraces it. He relishes it. Asked about the team most likely to derail the Eagles this year, he didn't look far. "The Commanders," he said, unwavering. He reminded everyone of that tough divisional matchup on the road, when Jalen Hurts exited early and Washington fought hard. He acknowledged Dan Quinn's resurgent roster, the steady rise of Jalen Daniels in year 2, and their upward trajectory. That kind of respect for NFC East foes isn't ignorance, it's intelligence. It underscores the humility and mindset that fuels Philadelphia's fire. Stay sharp, stay together, stay ready. And what about the culture instilled by Nick Sirianni? That stay on your P's and Q's mantra, the unwavering belief that no single season defines this team. Sirianni's leadership has shaped a locker room steeped in accountability, hunger, and a constant internal compass pointing toward improvement. A clip making the rounds on the Eagles' social channels captured his genius succinctly. "Treat praise like perfume. Sniff it, but don't drink it. It's poison." That one line speaks volumes. You soak in the victory, enjoy the accolades, but you don't let them intoxicate you. Instead, you channel it into training, film study, game plans, teammate chemistry. You carry the momentum, but you don't let it slow you down. You let it light your fire for what's next. Smith, Graham's successor in spirit and production, exemplifies that mentality. He's embraced the challenge not only of generating pressure off the edge, but of stepping into a leadership role. He's talked about how the success of last season wasn't handed out. It was earned together. Now he's rallying his peers. Don't just recreate that moment. Surpass it. Don't just defend the trophy. Elevate the standard. Because what's more legendary than winning one Super Bowl? Going back-to-back. Becoming a dynasty the likes of which this league hasn't seen in a generation. Think of the all-time greats. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, and Michael Phelps. None of them ever settled. They didn't rest. They didn't cruise. They reset. They reset expectations. They reset standards. They reset history. And then they blew right past it. That's the blueprint the Eagles are following. That's the bar they've set. And the blueprint is written deep in their DNA now. You can see it in the faces of the coaches, hear it in the dialogue before practice, see it in the drills, feel it in the weight room. This team knows their mission. They understand what's at stake. They understand the history they're chasing, the legacy they want to build, and they're hellbent on leaving no doubt. It's this laser focus that separates great teams from champions. It's why the Eagles aren't just satisfied, they're insatiable. It's why Smith can stand at a podium and say, "We stay on our P's and Q's," and every teammate knows what that means. It means accountability. It means preparation. It means no coping, no excuses, just execution. And they've got a coach who gets it. Sirianni's message isn't some motivational cliche. It's a standard, a creed, a reminder that complacency is the real opponent, the one to guard against, the one that whispers, "You've arrived." The Eagles? They're deaf to that whisper, deaf to doubt, and more importantly, they're deaf to anything that isn't just about outworking everyone else. For Nolan Smith and the rest of the defense, it's about rep after rep, pursuit after pursuit. It's about studying tape until your eyes water, knowing tendencies before snap one, trusting your brother next to you to close the gap, drop the block, make the play. They're not content just to have been part of Super Bowl lore. They want to redefine what greatness looks like for Philadelphia forever. In expectations, they soar. In intensity, they rise. In focus, they sharpen. And they do it ready for every fight, every hurdle, every test this season can throw at them. Because if this team locks in the way they intend, if Sirianni's culture holds, if Smith and the defense sustain that championship mentality, and if the offense, under Kevin Patullo, brings freshness and fire, then back-to-back could be more than a dream. It could be destiny. So as the birds circle the skies, once more under the guidance of the coach who's built a culture of competition, and the voices of players like Smith who have won but won't stop, one question remains. Can they do it again? Philadelphia believes they can. And with each snap, each rep, that belief grows stronger. The championship is behind them, but another, and another, could be just ahead. While the defense is fueled by leadership and legacy, the offense heads into the 2025 season with a fresh voice calling the shots, Kevin Patullo. With Kellen Moore moving on to become the head coach in New Orleans, Patullo steps in one of the most high-pressure roles in the league, offensive coordinator for a team that just won the Super Bowl and is expected to do it again. But he's not stepping in cold. This is a guy who's been in the building, who's earned the trust of the coaching staff, and who has built relationships with the key players on offense over the past several years. Dallas Goedert, one of the Eagles' most important offensive weapons, didn't hold back his excitement about Patullo's promotion. "I'm really excited for Kevin," he said. "He's been with us since the beginning. He's waited his turn, and now he's got a shot. And it's not just lip service." Goddard pointed to the subtle but significant changes Patullo has already made during OTAs, how he's tweaking route concepts, adjusting formations, and finding new ways to get playmakers the ball. It's exactly what this offense needs. They've got the talent. They've got the leadership. They've got the mentality. Now it's time to execute. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. A fascinating ripple is making its way through the Eagles camp, sparking whispers of a potential offensive revolution for the 2025 season. While nothing is confirmed, the buzz centers around wide receiver Danny Gray, with sources hinting at a belief within the organization that his pure speed could be a game-changer. Gray, who has spent time with the Eagles on their practice squad, is reportedly turning heads with his blazing quickness. The narrative circulating is that the team sees him as a raw, untapped resource capable of adding a crucial dimension to their passing attack, a deep threat that could truly stretch opposing defenses. The move, if it materializes into a significant role, would signal a clear intent from the Eagles to inject more explosive plays into their scheme. Imagine the possibilities with Gray's speed alongside established playmakers. It could open up new avenues for the entire offense. While it's still early in the offseason and roster spots are always hotly contested, the mere mention of Gray's name in this capacity has ignited excitement among those looking for an extra gear in the Eagles' offensive arsenal. Is this the year Gray truly breaks out and transforms into the speed merchant the Eagles believe he can be? Only time will tell, but the anticipation is certainly building. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.